y'all, it's Hope at Crafty Hope here, and welcome. You can see I'm starting my 5-minute timer for the 5-minute challenge from the Ugly Art Club. This challenge this is the fourth time I think it's taken place. I'm not sure, I've lost track. They do it just before they open the doors to join the Ugly Art Club. I will have links to them below, as well as the founders, Tiffany, Dee Dee, and Kristen, where you can learn all about it. But really, this challenge is just about taking 5 minutes a day and creating some art. This time around, they have got prompts, and today's prompt was blackout. Now, y'all, I have to tell you, when I saw this prompt yesterday, I was a little scared because all I could think about was blackout poetry or blacking out huge portions of my page. And I thought, oh my gosh, that will take forever. I can't do that in 5 minutes. But I think I finally hit on something that, excuse me, that I really liked and was anxious to kind of get started on this morning. So the first thing I'm doing here, since that piece of paper in my little junk journal, I've got a link to how to make one of these little junk journals. And this is junk journals made from scraps, but that piece of paper was just some copy paper and I wanted to cover it up. So it's a good jumping off point for me. And so that's what I'm doing, just using some other scraps to collage on top using my Oohoo glue stick. So let's see, what am I going to do here? This 5 minutes goes by really fast, y'all. It really does. It's hard not to go over. So I will be stopping my timer to dry things off because, yeah, I just have to. It's drying is part of my process. So I'll go ahead and admit to that. All right, so I have got all of my collage down. I want a little bit of color. I had pulled out a couple things since I had a general idea of what I wanted to do. I did pull out a few things, and one of them is this Amsterdam acrylic ink in, I think it's light olive hue or olive light hue, something like that. I'll try to put a link to it. So you saw I just put a couple drops down, sprayed it with some water, and I'm going to move that around real quick just to get some of that color on all of that collage I put down. I'm not going to try to cover the whole thing. I just want some of that color. And then because I knew I was using the blackout prompt, I wanted something kind of stark and black a little bit in the background. So I grabbed this Stabilo Woody in black and just am doing some scribbles right in that ink. Just like that. And now I know I need to dry. So with 218 seconds, I'm going to stop my timer real quick and dry this. So we're going to jump ahead here. I'm going to restart that timer. And this is what I'm going to do. I have got a yearbook photo here, just a single girl. Apparently her name's Catherine Teresa Waller. And I knew I wanted to put her down in there because I'm going to black out something on her. But first I want to add a little more texture to this. I have this strip of flour sack towel off to the side. So I thought, yep, I'm going to stick that down. I'm just going to use my Oohoo glue stick. I spent too many precious seconds here trying to figure out maybe where I would put that piece of fabric, but no. I'm going to go ahead and stick my glue on there and stick it down right in my journal page. Of course, it's sticking to itself a little bit. So I'm going to get that down, trim it up, and then go ahead and stick Catherine Teresa down on my page. Just again using that Oohoo glue stick. What else? Let's see. Like I said, I did pull out a few things. So I had pulled out my Sharpie paint pen here. I'm going to go ahead and stick Teresa down. And I'm going to black out Teresa's eyes. So basically make a band across her eyes here. I realized, I don't know, a couple weeks ago that I hardly ever alter the photos and things that I put in my journal, and I tend to stick them in as they are, maybe only adding some stitching or something like that to it. And I kind of want to get better about actually altering these things. So here's a little something different for me. I've blacked out her eyes, and I've got these label stickers from Tim Holtz, and there was one that said "See the Good," which I thought would be kind of funny in here, but I thought no. Instead, I found this one that says "Take risks," and since blacking out her eyes and altering this photo for me was a bit of a risk, I'm going to go ahead and do stick that one down. Now, I'm gonna dry that paint pen real quick because what I wanted to do was, instead of just having that black band, I'm gonna doodle on top of it with just my white Uniball Signum gel pen, and I'm just making some lines across that band there, just real quick, a doodle to bring in that white. And I thought I was going to add some black splatter, but no, I decided I only had a couple seconds yet left, y'all. So I grabbed that coffee, reconstituted it, and I'm going to do some quick splatters. There's my timer going off, but I'm going to go ahead and finish my splatters real quick, and then I'm going to dry this. And that is it for my 5 minutes. I would love to know what you think, how you would have interpreted this blackout prompt. If you did interpret it, if you're playing along, let me know. I would love to see what you're doing. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming by and watching. I super appreciate it. Your comments and likes and all of that really do mean the world to me. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.